Shoo, man. What a beautiful day, man. It is windy today. Wind gusts are kicking up. 72 degrees. Man. What a gorgeous day to be on the bike, man. Season is here. The cold, looks like the cold is gone. Man, just, you know, it's so hard to sit inside, you know, on a day off. When you look out the window and it's 72 degrees and the sun's shining, man, I just cannot sit inside at all when it's like that. It drives me absolutely crazy. Unless it's raining and storming, I cannot just sit there, sit on my butt. It's just too nice. But yeah, man, today I'm just heading into Huntsville. Gonna do a few things, just get out and about today. It's my day off, and, you know, typically, you know, on your day off you want to try to take some time and relax, and not cousin daddy, man, we got to get to it. We got to get out and get into it. But it's really windy. It's blowing me all over the road. Wind gusts are high. I don't know why. Could be a storm moving in. Got Trash Panda baseball starting up in April. Be going to the baseball games every week. I love the baseball games every week. That's for sure. You know, the things they have here in Huntsville, you know, they got the Trash Pandas, and then the hockey season. You know, in the winter they got the Havoc. But what's really going to start is concert season, man. And when concert season starts, it is going to be on. I've already bought a couple tickets already for a few concerts this year that's coming. It's coming to, got Leonard Skinner and Foreigner coming to Georgia. I just saw Foreigner and Styx, a couple years ago or whatever, but Skinner and Foreigner is going to be a good concert. You know, and even though Skinner's just the lead singer now, you know, I'm still going to see him every time they come to town. Every time they come within a state or so of me, I'm going. And then one of the best concerts I've ever seen is Brooks and Dunn, and they're coming to Nashville Arena. It's not going to be till like September, but I went ahead and got my tickets for that. Brooks and Dunn is probably one of the best concerts I've ever seen. So go ahead and if you got any concert plans or coming this year, just go ahead and put them in the comments, man. Go ahead and hit me up. I'll respond back to you. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a good season, good year of concerts. Love some concerts, that's for sure. Hey. Yeah, this year I'm definitely planning some trips, man. I want to, you know, Tail of the Dragon. Last year I wanted to, but got messed up in the time frame trying to get out there, and this year I'm definitely putting it in my vacation time to head out there and spend a couple of days at Tail of the Dragon and run up in Tennessee. Want to go to the Smoky Mountains. I definitely want to get over to Fort Payne, man. I've been here for some years now, and I still haven't even made it out to Fort Payne. And they say Fort Payne's got some great roads out there, so you can see the wind gusts in the Old Glory up here. That wind gust today. One thing I like doing too is the video I just posted before this one is Henry Horton, little state park, and I really enjoy going to the little state parks and stuff around the area. You know, ride out there and sit on a park bench or just chill out. I really enjoy those too, so I'll be definitely riding to some of those this year. Guys, I really do appreciate everybody that subscribed to me and watches, you know, and continually checks in on me, you know, and post a video and give me a few views. And, you know, I really enjoy just riding and filming for you guys. You know, I'm not trying to, you know, monetize and make tons of money. You know, I do this because I really enjoy it. You know, it's a little hobby that I have, motorcycle riding, being part of the motorcycle community. And, you know, I do these videos because I just really truly enjoy doing it. I love making the videos and editing and posting them. As of today, I think I got like 433 subscribers, and to me that is just absolutely amazing. You know, I got 433 people that subscribe to me, you know, and I do appreciate each and every one of you. I don't say it enough. Thank you so much for watching me on my little journey here and my little day-to-day activity and just riding around and putzing around towns and stuff. Riding out here in Alabama. I am going to be heading around this year, getting out further, and you know I'm going to do my Georgia run up to LJ and up in the mountains out there in Dawsonville, so I'm definitely going to do that. I'm going to go to Helen this year and pick a day and go to Helen. You know, I was on my last ride, I was coming back and I stopped and was talking to these guys at this gas station. And one of the guys he's got a chopper, and he was asking me about the shield that I have on here, this thing here, you know. He was asking me about, you know, is it worth it? Like, is it effective? And you know, this shield is really good. I mean, it does break the wind a lot. Gives you a barrier. It's not it's not like having a full, a full front shield on, but it does break the wind enough to where it just doesn't like bang your head around and bang you around too much, It gives you a nice little barrier like right up in here, like right at your head, to where your head's not just getting blown around and pulled back, from the wind. So on the highway, on the highway the wind is a little bit different and you're going faster. And, at back roads and roads like this, this shield is perfect. It's, long trips on the highway would definitely wear you out. That's kind of how I explained to them. But you're riding like 65, 70, 55 back roads. It's absolutely perfect. Gives you just enough, where, you can feel a difference of when you're having the shield on versus no shield. But, if you're long trips, you're just going to get beat to death by the wind. That's for sure. But even on the highways, it'll still give you that break, So, yeah, it's worth it. I mean, for the money, this size here is absolutely perfect. I tried the tall, the 15, and for some reason, the taller shield, it basically it went all the way up and it covered like my helmet. I mean, it was absolutely worse. It beat me to death. Like, I didn't even get I probably had that thing on for I just test drove it for a couple miles, and man, it beat me to death. Like, my helmet was all over the place and the wind was worse, and I don't understand that because it covered all the way up above my helmet, but it was horrible. So I immediately came back, put that thing in a box, sent it back, and put the I think this is 11, put my 11-inch back on. But yeah, you get a great wind break out of it. So that's some random information if you were wondering. Yeah, and another thing in the comments, man, let me know, for years I rode around and I just ran my mouth, just motovlogging and talking about things and situations. And over the past, year, I pretty much just cut it down to just kind of posting rides, riding and just not really talking about stuff like that. And I don't know if you guys like that or not. In the comments, let me know, you want me to talk about stuff like motovlog, or you guys happy with just me just riding and stuff, Some people just like to watch me ride around and listen to the bike, and others want me to run my mouth. So who knows, Man, look at this. Sun's not beating down. It's cloudy, overcast. That little biker over there. Give him the what's up. biker community, man, just throwing those two hands, throwing those two fingers down, it's just come a long way, man. I've talked about it before, but you know, doesn't matter if you're on two wheels, everybody's throwing the two fingers now. We've come a long way. Sports bikes and cruisers, and all getting along, living in harmony. At the end of the day, you're on two wheels, man. Doesn't matter what you ride, even if you're on a scooter. We're all under, you know, we're all out here trying to be safe, you know, and get home and enjoy a nice ride, get home safe every day. This is 53 if you're wondering what road I'm on. Cousin Daddy, we're really not wondering. Well, if you are, 53 south. The Kia with the hazards on. That's normal. Oh, I finally got my gear on, if you guys are looking. Finally got I found my gloves and my little sunshades on my arms. These things are the best, man. Last video I couldn't find them. I don't know where the heck they were, but went digging. Found the spot I hit him on that I would never lose them. Cousin Daddy, we weren't wondering that either. Well, just in case you were. Yeah, I stopped at this gas station in Taft, coming back from Henry Horton Park last video. I didn't have it on, I didn't have my camera on, but these two guys were at the gas station and we started talking. They were talking about my bike, he's building a bike, and it's just like, you know, that's you know, that's one thing you get when you have a bike, man, is no matter where you're at, people just want to talk about bikes, you know. People who ride bikes, people who don't have bikes, just want to talk about bikes, you know, interested in what kind of bike it is, and you know, and that's another great thing about having a bike is, man, just no matter where you go, doesn't matter where I go, any point in time, if I'm at a gas station or I'm stopped or I'm in a I'm parked somewhere or whatever, man, somebody's talking about bikes, you know, somebody's, you know, the community, and you know, somebody's always willing to help you too. Like, you have a problem and you have an issue or you're on the side of the road, man, somebody stops. Like when I had that flat tire out in Pulaski, man, I had like a bunch of people stop. My whole family stopped to help me. This one guy had a compressor in the back, and it's just like, you know, people want to help. You know, if you're on a bike and people say, you know, people, you know, because I travel long distances, man. I'll take off on a bike. You know, I ride solo most of the time, and I'll take off on a damn bike and go for hours. You know, I'll go to Georgia and states. You know, people ask me, like, you know, how do you do that? You know, be so far away and you you know, freaks a lot of people out to be on a bike so far away from anything. And I've explained to people that, you know, if something happens, and it doesn't matter where you're at, you know, if you're broke down the side of the road, people are going to stop. It's just my experience. You know, people are going to stop and, you know, see if you're okay or if you need help. And especially bikers, man. You know, they're gonna see if they can help you, and if they can, they will. And that's been my experience, no matter where I'm at. You know, if you're far away from home and your friends can't come and get you, or maybe you don't have friends, bystanders will stop and try to help you, man. And that's what's great about the community itself. And I do the same thing. And if I see a biker down, I'm going to pull over and ask him if everything's all right, if he needs help, or, you know, and that just kind of goes with it. You know, that motorcycle community, man, just stay together and help one another. These things happen. Guy drunk or what? Always a situation on a bike, isn't there? Most important thing on a bike with a situation like that is I saw it coming, you know, so I backed off, got over to the right, kind of backed away from the situation in case Blake Brothers had to merge over and that guy was coming over, and it's just anticipation of the traffic. You know, defensive driving, you know, defensive riding anyway. Just, you know, riding in defense mode is the way I have seemed to keep myself out of trouble, you know. Predicting traffic, man, You've been riding bikes long enough, you can predict like what's up, you know. You can tell if somebody's kind of trying to get over. You can tell if a whole bunch of signs that says, hey, shit's about to happen, you know. So just having to predict that. And the only thing you really can't predict is somebody rear-ending you, man, and running up into your ass. And that's why I always keep that damn bike in first gear until I see that car behind me slowing down. You know, like right here is crazy. So I'll stay back in case they need to come over. But anywho, I'll be with y'all guys shortly. All right.